began to turn. The real challenge awaits. He has fought through.
Travis Kelce doesn't enter a room, he commandeers it. The door to the martial arts studio swings open, and suddenly the air is buzzing, the lights seem a little brighter, and all eyes are on him. There he is, holding up a black t-shirt that instantly becomes the center of attention. The shirt is a riot of color, emblazoned with a pop art portrait of none other than Taylor Swift, his girlfriend, a global superstar, and the unexpected centerpiece of this wild, unscripted moment. Standing next to him is Jason Kelce, his older brother and the perfect foil. Jason's fresh off a particularly grueling martial arts challenge, his red belt tied with pride, sweat still glistening on his brow. He's trying to look serious, maybe even a little intimidating, but Travis's antics make it impossible. The crowd around them, half film crew, half friends, has already whipped out their phones. Laughter echoes through the studio, little ripples of chaos and joy, and in the middle stands Travis, grinning ear to ear, holding the shirt up to Jason in a way that says, "Can you believe this is our life?" Jason plays along, groaning for effect, but everyone can see the sparkle in his eyes. Travis, always the showman, leans in and jokes that if Jason loses the next challenge, he'll have to swap brothers. Maybe he'll swim off and find another Kelce. The room erupts, the energy infectious, and for a second it's pure sibling magic, banter, bravado, and a love that's impossible to fake. Out of left field, Travis shouts out Garage Beer, his own beer brand. He weaves the mention into the chaos so seamlessly it almost feels rehearsed. He tells Jason, "As a Kelce, you've been training for this your whole life. We've been drinking since we were 10 and doing karate for maybe 2 weeks. None of that matters though, because hungry dogs drink faster. So go be a dog." It's part pep talk, part inside joke, and the whole set is crackling with a sense that something iconic is happening right in front of them. If you want to understand the Kelce brothers, you have to go back. Way back. Picture a cluttered garage in suburban Ohio, footballs, hockey sticks, trophies, and a battered old fridge stuffed with cans. There, the mythology of the Kelces was born. It's where Travis and Jason would retreat after practice, flopping onto creaky folding chairs, hashing out everything from football dreams to heartbreaks, with a couple of cold ones between them. That garage is the spiritual home of Garage Beer, the brand Travis would eventually launch. Not just another label, but a tribute to the moments that matter. The can itself is simple, blue and white, bold letters spelling out Garage Beer, but it's become a fixture at Kelce family gatherings. Jason's kids race around the backyard, the brothers argue about who can grill the best steak, and someone, inevitably, tries to pull off a ridiculous wrestling move. It's loud, messy, joyful. The Kelces take their beer seriously, but never themselves. That's the magic of Garage Beer. It's for those times you want to kick back, laugh until your sides hurt, and savor the company of people who know you best. It's the taste of togetherness, a liquid time capsule of all the late nights, bad jokes, and epic stories that make up a family's lore. On this particular day, the mood in the studio is light, but there's an undercurrent of anticipation. Travis, still brandishing the Taylor Swift shirt, launches into another round of encouragement, telling Jason he's not just fighting for himself, but for the entire Kelce legacy. Someone in the background shouts, "Let's go, Jason." And suddenly the crew is chanting, "Kelce! Kelce!" in unison. Jason tries to play it cool, but he can't hide his pride. This is why fans can't get enough of the Kelces. Their authenticity, their easy humor, the way they turn sibling rivalry into an art form. Every inside joke, every half-serious dare, every spontaneous gesture of support, it's all real, all unscripted, and all deeply rooted in the bond they've shared since they were kids. Travis's Taylor Swift shirt isn't just a playful nod to his relationship. It's a way of inviting Jason and everyone watching into his world. It's about pride, happiness, and the joy of sharing the spotlight with the people who matter most. When the cameras finally stop rolling and the clip hits social media, the internet does what the internet does best. It loses its collective mind. Fans dissect every detail, from Travis's grin to the way Jason holds up the shirt for the cameras. Taylor Swift's shirt starts trending right alongside, Kelce brothers' martial arts. The comments pour in, sweet and hilarious. This is the content we never knew we needed. Some people speculate that this must be part of a new entertainment program, something wild that mashes up sports, martial arts, and the uniquely Kelce brand of humor. Others just want to know where they can get their hands on a Taylor Swift shirt like Travis's. The brothers, of course, stay tight-lipped. The mystery only fuels more speculation. Followers mark their calendars, desperate for the next reveal, and Garage Beer gets another boost as Travis and Jason are filmed clinking cans between takes. The whole studio starts to feel less like a film set and more like one of those legendary Kelce garage parties, where everyone's welcome, and the only rule is to have a good time. As filming wraps, Travis and Jason linger on set, still crackling with energy. Travis jokes that if Jason keeps losing challenges, he might have to start holding auditions for new brothers. Jason fires back that only a true Kelce could survive the kind of chaos that follows them wherever they go. Before anyone knows it, the brothers are wrestling on the mat, their laughter bouncing off the walls, the cameraman capturing every unscripted second. Someone asks Travis about his favorite Garage Beer memory. Without missing a beat, he launches into a story about the time he and Jason tried to build their own bar in the garage, using leftover wood from a failed treehouse. The bar was crooked, the stools wobbled, and the roof leaked whenever it rained. But none of that mattered, Travis says, because they had a place to hang out, talk about life, and drink the best beer in the world theirs. That story cracks everyone up, especially when Jason chimes in with his own memory, sneaking cans out to their friends, only to have their dad catch them and deliver a playful lecture about respecting the brew. These aren't just stories. They're the living, breathing heart of the Garage Beer brand, a celebration of the bonds that have carried the Kelces from the garage to the gridiron and beyond. The martial arts shoot itself is a blur of kicks, punches, and dramatic slow-motion falls. But through it all, Travis keeps the mood light, tossing out one-liners and rallying the crew with impromptu Garage Beer cheers. At one point, he puts on the Taylor Swift shirt and strikes a kung fu pose for the cameras. The image is instantly meme-worthy, spreading across social media with captions like, "When your girlfriend is a pop star, but you're a beer guy at heart." Jason gets in on the act, pretending to be a sensei and giving Travis pointers in an exaggerated karate accent. The brothers dissolve into giggles, barely able to finish their lines. The director, clearly enjoying the spectacle, lets the cameras roll, capturing every unscripted gem. By the end of the day, everyone agrees, whatever the show or project turns out to be, it's guaranteed to be a hit. The Kelce brothers have a way of turning every situation into an adventure, whether they're competing on the field, launching a business, or just goofing off on set. Their ability to find joy in the little things, a can of beer, a novelty t-shirt, a silly challenge, reminds everyone watching that life is meant to be enjoyed, not just endured. As the sun sets outside the studio, Travis and Jason gather the crew for one last toast. They raise their garage beers high, thanking everyone for their hard work and good humor. Travis, ever the showman, delivers a short, heartfelt speech about the importance of family, friendship, and never being afraid to make a fool of yourself for a good cause. Jason, never one to miss a punchline, jokes about how he's still sore from the splits he tried earlier. The laughter bubbles up once more, and someone in the back yells, "To the Kelces!" The toast becomes a chorus. Everyone clinks cans and bottles, and for a moment, it feels like the whole world is in on the joke. The brothers pose for a final photo, Travis holding up the Taylor Swift shirt, Jason's arm draped around his shoulders. The image captures everything fans love about them, their humor, their loyalty, and their willingness to let the world in on their fun. As the crew starts to pack up, Travis reminds everyone to subscribe if they want to see what the Kelces get up to next. His grin is unmistakable, even in the fading light. The night ends the way all the best Kelce stories do, with laughter, a sense of adventure, and the promise of more good times to come, all fueled by the simple joy of being together. And as the last can of garage beer is cracked open, you can almost hear the echoes of those childhood days in the garage, when two brothers dreamed big and learned that the best stories are the ones you share with the people who matter most.